Phoenix. Time to get back on the road and continue this adventure. That's gonna take a few days. If anyone's driven from Phoenix to El Paso, this is what you get for like 300 miles. For those of you who are concerned, as you can see, the car is on autopilot and my hand is of course on the wheel at all times as required. Lyman, have you ever been to El Paso?
No, but I'm sure we will El Paso it.
So we are now on Old Route 90, which you can see is pretty clear and open. There's like nothing there. And we're on our way to Marfa, Texas. And we're hoping that we're gonna get to see those cool floating like mystery orbs again, like we did last time. Are you excited, Tash?
Yes.
Woo!
Yay!
Are you excited, Lily?
Yep.
Yeah, there we go. That's what I want to hear. I am also very excited because that was pretty unbelievable last time. And if we actually get the chance, we're going to stay there for a couple days so we can mark on a map where we see something and then try to go there the next day. Man, we're becoming like UFO investigators here. Okay, we had to stop here in the middle of the highway, and as you can tell, there's not a lot of traffic because we're in the middle of nowhere. You got dirt devils off in the background, you got the Tesla shining there beautifully, and of course, naturally, you have a Prada store in the middle of nowhere with Prada products inside. Like, what the heck is going on here? Well, just a little prediction here on the drive that we're going to be going through a bit of a storm coming up. Okay guys, I don't know if you can hear me because this storm is so crazy. I had to shut off the autopilot because it's so wild, and the temperature has dropped. We're going into some crazy storm here. It was 31 degrees and now it's dropped to 13 degrees Celsius. So this is going to be some wild storm. So whoa! Whoa! That was loud. Did you hear that?
Yes.
Oh my! That sounded like a microburst or something. That was,
Oh man.
did you hear how fast that was? That lightning must have been right beside us.
Yes. Yes.
So there was
definitely was.
So we saw the flash, and there was like no delay between the flash and the bang.
No.
That must have been like right there. That's crazy. Woo! So the girls are there because we're here a little early, but yes, this is the viewing stand for Marfa Lights. So Marfa is over about that way to give you some perspective. And over on those hills there, last time we were here, we saw some stuff happening. And that section is actually where the highway runs. But then we also saw lots happening just along here, and there's no highways or roads along there, and also on this ridge. So that should be the more interesting spots to take a look. So at least there's no doubt that it's not headlights above. Beautiful out here though. So last night we got to go for the second time to the city of Marfa. Now, we didn't go, before we went there, we never actually went into the city. We were just going to the viewing area of the Marfa Lights, and we saw some pretty crazy stuff that time. But last night was no disappointment at all. We saw those like weird glowing ghost lights and like energy orbs, whatever they may be out there floating along the hill. And then we also saw this crazy object go over top. So I'm sure Tasha will cut in some of that right now. Straight up. Look out. What is that bad boy? Yeah. Wow. So you could just like maybe speak to what you thought about that.
So we saw the orbs the first time, and then like about an hour in, these two military jets flew overhead, and then the lights in the distance like dispersed as if it was an intercept.
They scattered, yeah.
Like they flew away from the jets. So that was interesting. And then this time, we did see one jet, but we didn't see any disbursement like that. But then we actually saw an extra bright light go right over our heads, and then it was way too bright to be satellite, and it was
slow.
Consistent light, so it wasn't like a plane or anything. And then after like a few minute or so, the light just sort of faded, and then it turned red, and then it disappeared as if it like went out into the atmosphere, or unless it has like invisibility settings or something. But
Either way, it was pretty crazy stuff, right?
yeah.
You will not be disappointed if you go to Marfa, Texas.
No.
Okay, now off to next stop, San Antonio and Austin. That's so great, man. Oh yeah, it's cool though.
Yeah. Opossum. Opossum? Yep. Oh. Yeah.
Like it does. You know how cold Vancouver feels? Like even when you're in Gastown? So there's a part of this that's on this like closed loop
Yeah.
that has a whole bunch of these really crazy umbrellas. It's like a famous little patio. So I don't know if you guys have ever done this, but I just realized that I left my laptop at our last hotel. Let's see how far that is. 319 miles. Oh man, this is gonna be a day. At least the girls can enjoy camping.